Back again, baby.
I'm looking at questions, trying to get ready.
I know. So we're going to do a special episode today, and we are going to do an entire episode where we just answer you guys' questions from the jar of weird questions. But instead of having a jar that we're picking out of, which probably would have been more fun.
It would have been.
But we have a whole question box of them, and so we each have our phone up. So we'll randomly ask each other questions.
Correct. So we'll look for it.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
We'll look through these.
I do have something. I do have something I need to tell you though.
I have a beautiful pink phone that I get to do it on as the.
No one would have noticed that. I do have something I need to tell you though.
What's up?
Are you in a good mental headspace to take this?
You pregnant?
No, it's something that's pretty big. Are you good?
Am I good, Haley? No? What?
Are you good?
I hope so. What's up?
Our shower drain's clogged again.
Oh, go figure. Okay,
that's all. I was taking a shower last night.
Did you just tell me now?
Yeah, I just remembered. I meant to tell you last night after the shower. I was like literally like bathing in a river or showering.
You got me all nervous here. I'm like, what are you telling me right now on, well, I guess we could have edited it if it was something really crazy. Okay.
No, I was taking a shower last night and I was like, dang it, as the water's creeping up to my ankles. Thank goodness our shower is so deep.
Yeah, we could bathe in there basically.
You can.
Didn't we? Should have just called Victor on that.
Well, you know what makes me sad? We can just take the snake. We don't need someone to do that for us. We can snake it.
I tried to snake that thing. It just, your hair gets so far down into it.
You have hair too.
Do you think, I don't even shave in the shower anymore. I shave that's
a lie.
I know.
It's a hot lie you just told to a lot of people.
Look at your hair. Look at my hair.
Okay, so
your hair has ended up in my butt crack before.
It is, but it's true. So it is my hair, and it's really sad because my hair is like I'm going through a shedding. No, I'm going through a shedding phase where my hair is just falling out.
Hormonal, or is it?
I think it's because all those supplements I've been taking, my hormones are now shifting. Which even if it's like a really great shift, my body freaks out and sheds. So I looked and I was like, no. So now when I shower and like wash my hair, I do it so tenderly to try to like keep my hair intact.
I showered and didn't notice it. Maybe I showered short enough that it didn't matter. I
don't know, but it's bad.
I didn't notice it.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Cool.
It's bad.
I'll get out it.
Thank you.
Right.
You know I can't do wet hair.
Well, this podcast is over. I'm going to go.
You know I can't do.
Now.
I'm pretty good with. I don't get grossed out. I get grossed out by two things. I don't get grossed out easily, but one thing that'll do it is clumps of wet hair with unidentifiable objects caught inside, like from a shower.
Yep.
I instantly start gagging. 2, throw up gets me.
Yeah.
Like when the kids vomit everywhere, I'm like, I'm a involuntarily like empath.
Yeah. Throw up doesn't bother me that much. The smell gets me, but I can close my nose and bear through it. The look and the texture doesn't. I've been throwing up in my face and in my mouth. So yeah, and I didn't even throw up. Little Vivi got me. Bam.
Vivi threw up in his actual mouth.
Yeah.
When she was a baby.
I was holding her right here, and she just projectile vomited in my face. Sick. Yeah, that happens.
I remember.
It happens. That's all right.
Well,
you know what? In those moments, that poor girl.
In the moment, you enjoyed it. You loved it.
I was like, oh, yum.
This is so good.
I get to taste some baby food. This is what it tastes like. Yum, yum.
So gross. But I can handle poop all day long. Like, smear poop on me. I'm fine.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
What do you call a factory that makes just okay products?
Why are we doing this again? This is a joke?
I don't know. It's just, what do you call a factory that just makes just okay products?
Something with average?
It's a satisfactory.
Where are you hearing all these jokes?
Told you, I'm writing them.
It's pretty good.
Creative.
I'm not writing that.
I'm writing these at night.
No.
I already talked about this last time. Writing these at night when you're in bed. I craft them.
Whatever. When I go to bed, you go to bed. There's no way. On your phone?
Making my notes. Making my notes. A satisfactory.
Okay, we're going to jump into these jar of weird questions. This is something, a tradition, if you will, from season 1.
Yeah, this episode's going to be free form. We're just going to do weird ones today.
Yeah, I feel like people get to know so much about us from jar of weird questions.
I get to know things about me from these questions.
I mean,
it's a reflection. It's this like being in the shower and singing. I realize how good I am.
Okay, be real. I'm no funny. I'm no being funny.
I do think I'm a great singer.
You do think you're a good singer? No, be honest, Mike.
It's the right tone,
Mike,
the right
you're
place.
lying. Be honest.
Hey, man, maybe I get a little bit, like if I had a little coaching, somebody that boosted me up. I was in.
Boosted you up. You mean sing it for you?
Pre-puberty, I could hold a tune.
Okay, so seriously, hand to the Bible. You think you're a good singer?
In eighth grade, we got Golden State for our quartet, and I was part of that quartet.
Yeah, but you're drowned out by other singers. What are you talking about?
How would you get gold? Gold was like number one in state.
How would I get gold?
How would I get a number one in state if I was an awful singer? Now
so
again, my voice
changed.
I think I could do it. My voice changed.
Then I'll be nicer about that if you think you're.
I am good. I don't even know. I know I'm good.
I always thought you knew. I just can't
hear. I just can't hear. Like if I hear myself, I need if I had a in-ear monitor. I think that's my hardest thing is I don't know what I sound like without a monitor. Because I can catch a tune if I close my ear and realize like, oh, I'm off key.
That's a sneeze.
And then I can change my key.
Okay. Interesting.
But I know I'm not a great singer. I'm just a really good singer.
Okay, so you think you're good.
I could be good.
Okay, then I'll leave you alone and I'll stop being so negative Nancy about your singing. Because I'm
okay with you. You know, look, the inside of me, I don't need your outside appreciation to
singing?
Build me up to be, because I'm not going to, could I be a professional singer? Absolutely.
Okay, we're done.
Absolutely.
This is off the rails.
But here's the issue. I could never be a professional singer because I'd have to have the lyrics in front of me. So that's the problem. I could do it.
You'd go to like your concert and you'd be like dancing with like no parts.
I would have to have like some sort of teleprompter at all times because I can sing at church because I can read the weird lyrics and I know all the words because it's right there reading the lyrics right in front of me. So I would have to have that.
You'd be the worst pop star or like rock star, like in moment, like head banging.
Just reading. I could do it. I just got to have the lyrics there right there to see it.
All right. I'm going to take the first questions. The first question for you. This is good. I like it. It's deep.
Ooh, it's a deep one?
Yeah. Should I say who submitted it?
Oh, deep.
See, the thing is, if I say their name, I don't know if it's their actual name. Weller Danny asks, if mirrors only showed vibes and not appearance, what would your vibe be?
I don't even understand the context of that question.
If mirrors only showed...
Like vibrations?
Vibes. No, like your aura, the way you act.
New agey question. I don't know. What does that mean?
I thought it was creative.
Okay, I don't even know. Let me think how to answer that. What vibe would I be? Like...
Yeah, I think that could be like...
That's a zennial ass.
Like, I think my vibe would be like someone who's like upbeat, you know, like, right? Like, I just want to be happy most of the time. Like, I think yours would be something that would focus on like maybe math or numbers swirling around your head, like information, maybe random facts swirling around your head.
I'm a positive person.
You are, but that's your vibe. You are
positive,
Mr. Know-it-all, and will insert a random fact in any conversation.
That sounds awful. I don't like that vibe.
No, but you know a lot of facts.
I don't want to vibe. I want to be like,
that is your vibe.
No one like, so I'm like, I just interject my
I think you'd also look like this.
I'd be
like smiley, like a guy that's really happy.
No. Yeah. I mean, no.
Okay, so you hate this question.
No, it's not. No, I'm trying to figure out how to answer it. If you're saying to say from a standpoint of like overall thing, it doesn't hate it. It's not that I hate that question. I don't know how to answer that. Like, how do we want to be known? I think I'm a pretty positive person. I also think I'm a realist. GSD. Have fun.
What's GSD?
Get stuff done. But the S is usually a different letter or a different word.
What?
Yeah. Get it done. Let's do it. Let's get things done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you
saying? Get stuff done. I'm trying to be PG.
So you don't know what your vibe is. Anymore.
I know. I mean,
I think you're happy. I think you also would have a lot of random facts somewhere around you.
Well, it's fun to know things.
Right. That's your vibe.
I'm a curious
I don't
person.
have that vibe.
You're not. I'm a curious person. I want to know things.
I'm a curious person about people, not about
you
like,
just ask
books.
Like super deep questions the first minute you meet. Hey, it's really nice to meet you, Jen Todrick. So tell me about the deepest trauma you had in your childhood. How did that feel when your parents left you abandoned and alone? True.
You know what is weird though? I don't like to sit and think about emotions too much, but I do ask probably a lot of questions.
So why did you make that choice?
But I think but that sounds judgmental. I think I just like to know things. Yeah. I don't know.
It's genuine.
But I like to like ask people about themselves.
I don't know if I've ever asked somebody, what's your vibe?
Well,
I'm gonna add that to my interview repertoire when I'm interviewing people. So tell me your vibe. What's your vibe?
Okay, here's a good one.
How would you answer that?
How's my vibe?
You would say upbeat?
I think I would be a little bit of like a Tigger personality, kind of upbeat and bouncing all over the place because it's hard for me to focus. However, I think my vibe is like with my Enneagram 8, I feel like I just like to look at the end of my day and be like excited for all the things that I actually completed. And I'm like, this is a productive day. Like I get a high off of like, this is good. Like I like that feeling. So maybe something tied in with that.
I mean, I know this is super cliche. I hope it's just joyful. It's really what it is at the end of the day. I mean, I want to accomplish things and get things done, but if I hope that's what it is.
All right. Next question. What's something that shouldn't be socially acceptable, but you wish it was? I feel like you'll answer this amazing, and I don't know.
What is not socially acceptable?
What is not socially acceptable, but you wish it was? I feel like you're going to have some funny, creative answer that would be good. And I can't think of anything.
I mean, socially acceptable. Let me think. Look, there's a lot of things that I feel like nowadays there's so many things that I grew up with that weren't socially acceptable that
let's
like
not go
wearing
deep.
pajamas to work, which is I feel like half the people like just show up with oversized baggy sweatpants and shower shoes, which is what our son likes to wear to like the whatever his sandals.
Okay.
That is now socially acceptable. When I was a kid, that was like totally not socially acceptable.
So what's something
people get out of bed and start their day without doing anything. Have you noticed that? I feel like a lot of people I see.
I feel like that's probably just younger generations, and then you morph into something different when you're older. That's just growing up.
Maybe.
That's style.
But style is just get out of bed.
I think when you're
start your day.
I think we're in a moment where you would say the younger generation dresses sloppy, but that's like their trends.
They do.
But by the time they get into like 30s and 40s, that won't be it anymore.
I know.
Because you morph.
You know what they dress like? What I dressed like in high school.
Right.
Which is sloppy.
It's like an age thing.
It's like
for sure.
It's like the baggy jeans and the oversized shirt. Everything was oversized. Everything was oversized.
I'm currently wearing t-shirts and sweatpants.
I know. I mean, we're guilty of it as well.
Me.
Okay. Well, look, I think
skipping that
I
one?
do think a great burp in public to like be appreciative of the food you ate should be a socially acceptable thing. I think like if you're at a nice fine dining restaurant and it was super good and you just let out, like you rip out the loudest burp.
Like Vaughn in Disney?
Yeah, he did do that. It was awesome. I think that should be like you should applaud that. Like that should be not only acceptable, but appreciated and respected. That's what I would say.
Wait, I have a good one. I finally have a good answer that I mean like with my whole chest. Farting. Think about if you really had tummy issues that day and you could just let it go because socially it was accepted.
Like Elsa, just let it go.
It's not like I want to be around farts all the time, but also, do you know how many people would laugh per day if farting was something socially acceptable in public? You can't help yourself. Like sometimes they're so squeaky and funny sounding. Like someone ripped it in Hobby Lobby, you would have to be like laugh but then walk away because you don't want to smell it.
It is funny because it is socially inappropriate. That's why it's funny. But so if everyone did it, then it wouldn't be funny anymore.
I don't know. I'm just farting.
I kind of want the farts to be like when it slips out, you can laugh at that person, not and it's even better because you can laugh at me. If I rip out a massive one, you can point a finger at me and laugh. I deserve that. And I'd be laughing at myself as well because it's funny if you rip out a big fart and a little juice comes out, it's even better.
Yeah, that took it too far. That took it way too far. But juice is disgusting.
Yeah,
but for real.
It'd be farts, but a burp?
Farts.
But a burp shows appreciation. A fart, I want to keep those private. And then, because it's funnier.
Keep them, they're special to me.
Because when they slip out, like when Grandpa's walking around and just letting out big old toots in front of our kid's face, it's funny. That's funny.
Okay. I beat you in this question. I think I actually had the better answer. Finally.
I would have said fart, I don't know.
Finally, I answered a jar of weird questions better than Mike.
What else is a little bit social? Look, I don't know.
I pick white cheese all the time, so whether that's socially acceptable or not.
Scratching your butt.
No, I'm not scratching my butt. I'm like, I hate where my underwear replacement is.
Look, I don't think, part of it is I don't think it's a big deal if somebody farts anyway. So it's like, maybe that's part of it.
It's not a big deal.
I don't want to do it at dinner. I don't want our kid blasting.
That's funny, because you do.
In public. I don't want it happening. Look at it at the dinner table. It might be funny. Like if it's a good one, I might turn my head and laugh. Because it's funny.
It's not.
It's gross.
God's dinner table.
I know.
I don't know. Who farted in the prayer recently? We were praying over dinner and someone ripped it.
Well, we won't talk about it. One of our children.
And we were like, unacceptable. We are talking to the Lord.
I'm going to give you one.
Okay. Give me 2, actually. Well, 1 at a time.
All right. It's a good question. I'm going to ask you because you'll say yes. I know it still is. Somebody asks you if you think remodeling is still fun.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now in my own home.
I was about to say, yeah. It was actually leading to that. I was like, yeah, we'll talk about what our crap we're doing.
Yeah, I do.
Flood damage. Fun fact, we had roof damage in our immediate, people, yeah, it sucks.
Remodeling is fun. It's just, I'm not doing it outside of my own stuff right now. I always say in the future, potentially, but we just have so much going on with our own businesses right now. It's right now, as far as like our time, what's worth our time spent, it makes more sense to focus on our own companies and our brands and doing what I do here. And
I think you like it. It's just getting the teams spun up again and
I love it.
And seeing the end results, like getting people, seeing the vision and helping people actually sometimes even understand their vision. That's why I think your show was really good, is that they did hand over reins to you. You found out what they were. And then sometimes some of the best thing when you come to remodeling, what's hard about it is when you have infinite number of choices. And when you have actually somebody who's really good at it, you hand it over and it creates something great. And fortunately, this wasn't like Trading Spaces. Remember that show where people did awful?
I want them to bring back Trading Spaces and I want to host it. Put me in that awkward situation.
That would be awesome.
I would love it. Okay, friends, a little mid-show break. I have talked about Seed, who is the sponsor of this episode, for a long time now because it actually did something for me. I originally started taking Seed when I was dealing with really stubborn cystic hormonal acne a few years back. It was awful. I didn't like the way it looked. It was super painful. And I was willing to really try anything under the sun. I was pretty desperate. And the more I got looking into how digestive health really does impact acne for most of us, I decided that's when I wanted to give Seed a try. What surprised me was what happened next with my skin calming down with the slew of, I tried up different skin products and whatnot. I was taking supplements as well. But truthfully, I think Seed did a ton of improvements when it came to my skin. When I was taking it regularly, I started for acne, but I actually stayed because when I was super compliant and I took it regularly, I felt like my cramps around my period were gone. So again, started for the acne, stayed for literally having pain-free cramps, which blew my mind. It also helped with bloating. I feel like I didn't bloat near as much on my period. And again, I didn't even realize that was like a huge issue that I was struggling with until I took Seed and realized that I did not look so bloated or not as full anymore. So again, started for the skin, but I stayed for other things that really improved when taking Seed. What Seed actually is it's a daily synbiotic, meaning it's a probiotic and a prebiotic in one. It contains 24 scientifically studied strains that support things like digestive health, gut barrier integrity, skin health, and even your micronutrient synthesis. And unlike most probiotics that get destroyed in your gut acid before it actually does anything, Seed uses a 2-part capsule designed to survive the digestion, so the strain actually reaches the part of your gut where it can actually do something for you. And that's why people actually feel a difference, and it's not just a hype. They also invest in clinical research, which is pretty unheard of for the supplement world. Seed tests their strains, not just the finished bottle, so you know what you're taking is actually doing something. And I'm not alone because 92% of Seed members recommend DS01 to a friend or family member, which is pretty wild, and I get why. Go ahead and get ahead of the new year with a routine that helps you now by going to seed.com/Jenn and use the code 20Jenn for 20% off your first month. That is 20% off your first month of Seed's DS01 Daily Symbiotic at seed.com/Jenn. That's Jenn with 2 N's, code 20Jenn with 2 N's. Okay, give me another one. That's not a weird question.
Well, it wasn't weird. That's just a random question.
Like scroll like this.
All right. What job would you do if you joined the circus? I think that's a good question.
Ooh, circus? Mm-hmm. I would ride a horse.
Is that a circus job? Or
yeah,
is that
I think they have horses, don't they?
I'm sure, but that just sounds like being part of like a rodeo.
Well, my circus has horse riders, and we do tricks on the horses.
Okay, so you'd be an equestrian. You'd be an elite
maybe I could sing while I'm on the horse.
Yeah, you could do that. You'd be laughing. Yeah. I'd be a clown. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah?
I want
be good at that.
I want non-creepy clowns to come back. Like, I'm sad that our entire generation of kids now think clowns are only creepy.
I don't think it can, honey.
But clowns used to be funny.
What's done is done.
Like when I was a kid, you weren't scared of a clown. You went to the circus and they were like funny and goofy and they like made jokes. It was like they did acts.
But hot take, I have never once been fearful of the clown. The whole scary clown thing doesn't affect me.
Well, the makeup. They are still clowns. Like Cirque du Soleil still has the clowns that go in. They're usually the pre-shows. They just don't wear makeup anymore.
No.
Right? And they're more like physical humor, and that's what clowns were. It was all physical humor. It's funny.
No, clowns don't freak me out. The only clown I'd be afraid of is John Wayne Gacy. But other than that,
that maybe he's the one that destroyed that. Thank you, big serial killer. Don't do that anymore. Yeah. All right, you want to ask one? Or I'll keep. I'm gonna do one more. Here's one. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We're gonna stop on this one.
Okay.
If you could play hooky for a day, what would you do?
Play tennis all day.
I mean, wow. I'd be on the golf course.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now look at we're athletes.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking the same thing.
When did this happen that we are literally just...
Well, I started first and then you copied me. That's how it started.
We're in a golf shirt now, so that kind of makes sense.
I'm not wearing anything tennis related, but my wrist hurts a little, so I'm carrying
there you go. You're carrying tennis elbow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's what I would do if we're being real. Like, I would go play tennis.
All day.
I'd call my friends and be like, what classes we doing?
Jen, you've already played a lot of tennis. Like, if you could do it all day long, your body would be in shambles.
Well, we'd go to lunch in between.
Okay, so you're just doing this as like a social outing more than anything.
No. I would play tennis and then I would refuel my body with lunch, maybe some Thai noodles, and then I would pick it back up and play more until the night is coming, until the darkness falls.
What is under your bed?
Good question.
This is what is under your bed.
The only
cliffhanger and go.
I'm like, I don't think that's a good cliffhanger.
Can you believe that? That is under Jen Todrick's bed.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're making teaser moments.
Yeah, I'm making a teaser.
Under the bed?
How did that even get under there? How long has it been under there?
Long time.
Whoa. Okay.
I know. I'm so embarrassed.
Gross.
Okay, so now we'll get back into the actual question. So under our bed is absolutely nothing except 2 empty, like under the bed containers, but I haven't filled them with anything. That's it.
Why don't we use that?
That's the answer.
Why don't we have anything under there?
Probably because I know if I like put sweaters or something under there, I'll forget they're there.
Yeah. I think there's a person that lives under our bed.
Okay, quit it. That's weird.
It's dead. I think we have a ghost under our bed.
We just made it even weirder. Would you stop?
I think that that there could be something under there. Maybe it's not a ghost. Maybe it's just an interdimensional being that happens to have a portal underneath our bed and hangs out.
Would you rather
at night and just says, "What's up?" But here's the thing: it's also very nice. I just wish it did some chores.
I like this one. I'm ignoring you. Would you rather walk like a chimp always, or pretend to bite new people you meet like a bat? That's really creative.
What?
Shorky Live said
Wait,
that.
what?
Would you rather walk like a chimp always?
Yeah, okay.
Or pretend to bite new people you meet like a bat?
Okay, like you gotta walk like a chimp.
Is the bat like a vampire?
Yes, it would be super bizarre because every single person's going to see you walking. You're walking around, but at least I'm not biting somebody. You'd be in jail. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
And you can't undo it. That's their first impression, so everyone will think you suck. Literally.
Well, you suck blood.
Yeah, literally. Got it. Unintended.
I mean, neither.
I think walk like a chimp.
Yeah, you got to go with the chimp all day long.
Have to.
You got to be a chimp. Chimptastic. Chimp Nation, by the way, should watch that show.
This is a good one. What's the last time you've left a public review? Was it good or bad? I've never left a review. I'm a review publicly virgin.
I don't leave bad reviews. If I do it, I've only done good ones. I've left one for like doctor's office and good service. I don't know. I've only left a few.
We feel like, I know Mike's talked about this. Yeah. We feel like we're fighting against all the negative Nancys that only leave bad reviews. So we think it's actually takes more time and is better if you're happy with the service to go then report them rather than it's easier to be mad and then go post about your feelings online. So think about that. Leave good reviews. It takes time.
Does.
It's helpful.
On the brewery and coffee shop business, they're customer facing and good reviews. Reviews do matter because as strange as it is, a lot of people have never left a review. So you're relying on everyone else's, but we all still go to Google, like, oh, how's this restaurant? Or how's this? Like, we all do it.
Yeah.
We all do it, but then
I don't actually look at reviews before restaurants ever.
I'll look at it. And I look at it as trends. We use it in the businesses for trends. We're going to get 1 stars. You're going to get 5 stars.
Yeah, but it's always negative people.
No, it's not. It's actually not. We have a lot. My brewery's at like 4.7. We have vast majority of people with over 1,000 plus reviews. So it does well.
I'm just talking about in general. Like, I know that a lot. Yes, in general, I can even get you a number if you would like. In general, people tend to go leave reviews more negative than positive.
No,
I'll get the stat for you.
Okay, I don't believe that, because otherwise our business would be every business would be a 1-star review or 3-star. Most businesses still try to go above 4 stars. Now, you take it serious.
I'm on a mission to prove you wrong. I can't right now.
People are more likely, if they've never left a review and they have a bad service, they're more likely to leave just a negative because they're angry or they're unheard or something bad happened and they want attention to be done. So they're like, well, I'm just going to go to Google and I'm going to give them 1 star because they need to know how bad the service was. When you look at it, they've never reviewed before, right? It would rather, when you have balanced people that go through, if you have a bad review as a business owner, we always look at it, you take it serious, and then you look at trends. Okay, was it a server or is it something wrong? I would encourage people, if you had a good experience.
Okay.
I'm right.
This is me saying we're both a little right.
I'm right.
But Mike is more right in this.
I am. Yeah.
It says positive still slightly outweighs with 54%, so not much, but negative reviews still carry outsized weight. Even though fewer people might leave negative reviews, the impact of the negative reviews is large.
That's right.
54% of people say they pay more attention to negative reviews than positive to the 43%.
Yeah, it's the negative.
So
so what happens is you get.
Who was right? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
You get, say you have 10 reviews and you get 5 5-star reviews, right? And then you get 1 1-star review. It brings it down to like a 4. Because the weighted average of it drags it that far down. So when people have disproportionate frustrations to a business, my recommendation is if you've had a decent experience, it's okay. You don't have to leave a 5-star. You can leave a 4 or 3. But if you're angry about something, the best thing to do is actually go talk to the manager or the business owners about it and be like, hey, just so you know, like do it at the restaurant, do it at the place. Hey, so you know that this was bad or this, the restaurant's going to comp you. They're going to talk to you. We always make customers experience right. And you're going to make it better because sometimes they don't know. Right. And going on a public forum to say something was bad is it's frustrating. It gets frustrating, but that's everyone's right. That's what we're putting your businesses out in the public nature. You're allowed to say what you want about it. It's just not always accurate.
Okay. You ask one now.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I can go on about reviews. Leave good reviews. Go talk to the businesses directly about the bad ones. That's what I would do.
That's good advice.
I mean, really. What's the weirdest food combination you love? And that's from Julie Recky.
Well, Julie, I found out as a kid, just when like my breakfast would touch, I actually enjoy syrup on eggs.
Yeah.
Hot take. They just happened to touch, and I was like, oh, that's not so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's really not.
Oh.
I don't mean like, think of ketchup on eggs is disgusting to me.
I mean, I can handle that. It's still savory, a little sweet and savory, but like that's just sweet. You know, I don't like cornbread. I don't like sweet stuff like with your savory
You've had
foods.
some cornbread and you've liked it before.
It's okay, but as long as you're not eating it as like part of the meal and dipping it in savory things, like you can have it like after you're done or as like almost like a dessert, sure. But like to have cornbread.
So is that your weird combo? What's your
No.
What's your combo?
Peanut butter and butter. I love peanut butter and butter sandwiches. You had peanut butter, you put butter on it. I still eat those. That's actually my preferred way to eat peanut butter sandwiches.
It's my preferred peanut butter sandwich.
It is. You add butter to it, so good. My grandma started making it that way. Liverwurst and onions. I haven't made that in a long time, but it's so good.
Okay. Say fart out loud every time you hear hello or fall asleep whenever someone bored you. Oh, would you rather say fart out loud every time you hear the word hello? Or fall asleep whenever. I think falling asleep when someone bored me would be hysterical, and I think it would happen pretty often with my ADHD. Can you imagine? Start talking to me.
Hey, Jen, how you doing? Let me talk to you about how the universe was.
Can you imagine just dropping? That's so rude. But I wish actually you would fall asleep every time you're bored, so I could enjoy it, like from a comedic.
You want to see somebody else do it?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to go with the fart though, because I'd be mortified. Or actually, you just create yourself. You'd be more engaged to be like asking questions, so you're not falling asleep on somebody. So maybe it's actually going to force you to be more engaged. Or like you like walk away.
Maybe.
Problem is, what if you're doing it like, you're at church?
Yeah, never, ever.
And we've all been bored in church before.
Yes,
it's okay.
Sure. All right,
we're strong Christians, but we can say there's just been services that have bored us. That's normal.
Yeah.
It's probably, they spelled favorite with an OU, so they're probably from England. This is from...
Or Australia.
Piper Pickle Pepper that if it had to play forever and you could never skip it or stop it, what would it be?
Like you never get over it old?
No. It's the song that you think you could listen to forever.
Yeah. Return of the Mac.
What?
I never gets old.
From Macklemore?
No, it's a song.
Dun, dun,
Return of the Mac.
Oh.
It is.
I thought, isn't Return of the Mac a Macklemore
you lied
album?
to me.
Return of the Mac is a Macklemore album as well.
No, it's from the 90s.
Actually, maybe I read her question wrong. She's just saying, what's your favorite song of all time? One that you will never skip. I guess I read that wrong.
Oh.
So I was completely wrong on that one.
I have quite a few that I don't think it would never get old, but I don't know what they are at this moment. That's a hard question for me. I'm not good at naming like songs.
My songs are in the moment. Like at Christmas season, I'm not going to skip Charlie Brown, the Christmas album.
Yeah, you do. You get tired of it real quick. Christmas music.
No, if it's during Christmas season.
No,
it's the Vince Lombardi band, Vince Lombardi. I'm breaking his name. But anyway, that's the jazz musician. That's the one song.
Okay.
The one.
I skipped this question. I don't know. I'm horrible.
Right.
Sorry.
I'll skip that as well.
It's bad. I have one.
Yep.
This might take a minute for us to think about it. What's the weirdest thing you secretly do every day?
It's not a secret if you tell it.
Yeah, that's true. Bright future.
I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're trying to, you know what they're doing? They're trying to fish for passwords right now.
I think.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what street did you grow up in? And, you know, it's weird. Let's talk about our mom's maiden names real quick.
What's your first dog or the first car you drove?
Yeah, what's that first car? You know, what was your high school mascot?
So I don't know if this is a secret, but I converse with myself all the time. You walk in on me talking to myself in the bathroom. I have heard
you having a full-on actual out-loud conversation.
Yeah.
Before.
And I remember as a child looking at my mom like she was crazy because she would do that. And I'd be like, my mom's legitimately out loud talking to herself. And I do it too. Maybe it's like a woman thing that we used to have a lot we're thinking about. And then I start saying it out loud, like made up conversations. Like when I'm thinking about a situation or like how I want to handle something or I have to run it by myself, me, myself, and I.
Yeah. It's weird when you argue with yourself though.
I know. It usually goes pretty smoothly though. Like I will say, I think I'm great to argue with.
Yeah. Quit answering and just listen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Secret.
Well, the weirdest thing I do now is I get on that vibration plate. It's so fun. I love it.
I've seen you at night.
Yeah, I'm like addicted. I've gotten now to twice a day. I love it so. I love the way I feel afterwards. I don't even know if it's doing anything, but that's totally a trend I've gotten sucked into. Yeah, I like it.
I mean, you watch some secret trash television, but it's not a secret.
It's true. It's true. Okay, so do you have any weird things you do?
I don't know if I do anything weird. Take my supplements in the morning.
Okay, that's a hot take. I don't know if I do anything weird.
I don't do anything weird.
You do
pretty much
so much weird stuff.
Pretty much I will make weird noises at still to this day sometimes.
No, that's not it. I'm trying to
make voices to the kids to try to make them laugh all the time.
No, it's something like secret that you would be like I definitely relate to the reels that are like when you get home from being out in public all day and you just have to have 10 seconds of weird and they just like do like I'm like, yes, I agree with that. I would do that. So I'm trying to think. Sometimes I'll dance. Sometimes I'll dance like when I'm getting ready. I'm trying to think of
Haley's heard me sing randomly. Sometimes I'll make songs up for no reason. Again, because I don't know lyrics.
That's not secret though. It has to be secret. Like
that's a secret that I just told. It's no longer a secret. Like I said, how can it be a secret?
Secrets. He's not being fun. If you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why?
A vegetable. I want to have one most people like, right?
So you can get eaten all the time?
Yeah, because then you have value. People like, you're bringing joy to people through it. Like, you don't want to be like an artichoke because not a lot of people like those.
I love artichokes with butter.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, but then you got a lot of prep. Like to me, you got to be carrot. You got to be carrot. You got to pick a carrot.
Carrot?
Yeah, Okay. I mean, I married a ginger. I got some orange in my life.
That is so rude that I should be the carrot then. If you're identifying me with a carrot. I'm the carrot. What are you?
You're the carrot top.
Loser. You broccoli?
Carrot top. Broccoli's great. I'd be broccoli. Broccoli's functional.
I think I like broccoli.
Great vitamins.
Well, I imagine it having a head and then arms. So I would be able to move around. You'd just be like...
I mean, let's think about VeggieTales. They didn't have arms. They still got things done.
That's true.
Great show, by the way.
Great show.
So the first time I actually watched it, it probably came out when you were a kid, not me. Mm-hmm. It was when the kids, there there was that one streaming app. We had that Christian streaming app, and it was fun. And this stuff is funny.
Yeah.
They're like legitimately funny.
Yes.
Well done.
Okay, you do one.
I'm not gonna answer. There's some wild ones on here.
Oh, I have a good one. If you could choose 5 beverages to dispense from each finger on your hand, what would they be? Water?
You could like
root beer.
Like at any time?
Yeah. Actually, I'll do coffee on my pointer. Root beer.
On your what finger?
Pointer finger?
Pointer finger? On my pointer finger.
Water on my thumb, because boo, but I need it. Water on my thumb. Coffee on my pointer finger. Root beer on the middle finger.
Yep.
What else do I like? It's really all I drink, if we're being honest. Maybe.
I mean, you get 5.
Sweet tea on my ring finger.
You do that one. You'd for sure do that.
Sweet tea on my ring finger.
Yeah.
And then maybe if I'm feeling like I need a little hit of a sweet treat, maybe I would do like chocolate milkshake on my pinky.
Oh, that's a good one. I wouldn't have thought about a milkshake out of the fingers, but that's an outstanding thing.
But I think if I could shoot milkshake out of my, we'd have
eat
problems.
You'd eat a lot.
Yeah, we'd have issues.
Sucking on your... Nom, nom. What are you doing, John? Nothing.
No, shut up, leave me alone.
700-pound Jen.
He's from sucking on milkshakes. I think that's what I would do.
1,000-pound sister.
What about you? What about you?
So yeah, you got to have water, right? Look, you get stuck in a desert, utility.
Do it on your, so you're doing pointer finger water.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, you always got to have water.
Okay.
Water's a good one. You got to have coffee. That's an essential. Fully loaded. Let's go. Makes sense, right? If I'm gonna do one, I'll probably do some Coke Zero. I do like a Coke Zero here and there. That'd be like a little bit later in the finger. But then we gotta have some beer and whiskey. Beer, whiskey. I'm covered. We're good.
You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
So you're just sucking on your whiskey.
No, but like
when I'm sucking on my milkshake.
Little Coke, little whiskey. I don't drink Coke and whiskey, but it'd be like, as long as if I could change the style of it. But then you get sick of it. But then, because then at least I have water. Like,
what a good question.
You know, I mainly drink water. Like I drink a ton of water during the day. So like, and I will occasionally treat myself with a Coke Zero.
Yeah.
The weekend I'll drink some beer. And if I, grab a whiskey, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cover the gamut. Why not? Let's do it. I love that question.
That was a good question.
I want finger beverage hands.
I would love that.
Let's go.
Can you imagine?
Great.
I love that. Anyways.
Get an Armor hand. All like 5 taps of Armor beer on your hand. Somebody's gonna be happy with that one. That'd be awesome.
It'd be problematic.
What's the strangest question you've ever received in your DMs? Like a serious question.
I don't know if I have a question, but
a request.
The sentence that gets quoted daily now, even from my kids, because I accidentally said it, I guess when they were in earshot, I told Mike that a man left a DM that was said, your hair like fire and eyes like ocean. No, the like hair ocean. Like fire. It just started. Like ocean. Hair like fire, comma, eyes like ocean. And now Vaughn says that all the time.
And
to
I
me.
I wrote you an entire poem with that.
Like we've integrated it.
I wrote you a poem for our anniversary. I put that in there. Eyes like fire. No, hair like fire. I like ocean.
Oh my gosh. It was so funny. So if you are listening and you're the man who sent that to me, thank you, because now
I've integrated into our thing. Yeah. I mean, there's weird, inappropriate people that dumb stuff in DMs. That stuff comes up. That's just part of it.
Yeah.
Some strange stuff.
Weird question?
No.
Okay.
I mean, look, I've had people ask me if I could fly you to their house to redo their home, like random place in a different state, or like with the address and everything. And I'm like, it's a lot of filtering that has to go through that, but it's okay. I mean, it's people legitimately want to help. That's
They're really
awesome.
shooting the shot.
Let's go.
They
That's
are.
where I showed up. Weird is that as I went by myself, they didn't let me in.
Weird thing is I went. I have another one.
It was nice to meet Deborah. And
they're always
thank
Deborah.
you for dinner.
If you had to rename each other, which name matches the other person's vibe? Who do you think? What would my name be?
Well, you're Ginger.
Come on. Leave that out of it. That's not my vibe.
You're
my
Ginger.
vibe is like my personality.
Ginger Spice.
You'd name me Ginger Spice. That's the name. You're the worst at this question.
I mean, Ginger from Gilligan's Island. She was a pretty redhead.
You're so creative.
Thank you.
And that's what you came up with?
Well, I mean,
thank you.
I appreciate that.
I think I'm trying to think of like.
I would name you Ginger. Thank you. I win. This podcast is over.
You're so
Ginger.
Dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. I'm trying to think who you would be. Not Mike.
It'd be Michael. You were like staring at
Josh? I am. I'm trying to figure out. I've never thought of this question. Now I want. Are you a Josh? No, you're not a Joshua.
My nephew's Josh.
You're not a Brad. You're not a Steven.
Steve.
Not a Steve.
Best friend in high school is Steve.
You're. What do you think, Haley? Give me a name. What do you think Mike would be?
I would.
Josh.
I would.
Oh, maybe like a James. I could see James for sure.
Okay.
I could see James. I could see Philippe. Just kidding. Arnold.
Yeah, all those make sense.
I don't see Arnold. No.
Yeah. I'd name you Deb.
Are you mad at me? Why are you acting like this today?
I love those names. Look, we named our daughter Vivian, and I think it's one of the most beautiful old school names in the entire world.
So what would you name me? That's old school and old.
Ginger.
All right, we're done. I'm over it. You're the worst.
You're Jen. I don't know what else to vision you with. It's fun. I mean, like, it's funny how as a parent, you think about like all the names and what they're going to be. And it's like, whatever name, it's even like naming a business.
They come into their
whatever
name,
the name it
sure.
is. Like I can't think of naming our children any other names that they have, because I'm like, that's who they are.
I agree.
And that's who you are. And that's who I am. And wait, you had a name. Didn't you want to change your name as a kid?
I think I should have been named Dylan.
It was Dylan. That's what it was. I remember you telling your mom that's the name you wanted.
Dylan or like Tyler, anything that's like more masculine. I think I should have been named that.
Fred.
That. Stanley.
It's my grandpa.
Richard.
He was Stan. Stan is Love was actually his name.
My name's Richard.
All right, Jen. We are running close to time. Do you want to do one more?
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay, one more. Do you poop if each other's still in the bathroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't do it with the door open anymore.
We keep the door closed. And I do get mad at him if I can hear it. I'm like, turn the vent on. And then he turns
It's fun to share. Just like the farts question before.
It's fun to share.
You gotta share the love.
Nope. Not that.
I've never shared a picture of my poop with you.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah. I think that's crossing the line. Who would ever do that?
I've sent one to my mom.
Gross.
Mom, it looked weird. It looked weird.
It
looked weird. It looked weird.
So my
mom's a nurse.
You legitimately have thrown poop pictures onto the World Wide Web at this point. It's out in the ethos.
I do regret that for that reason.
Ether, I guess.
But no one would know it's my poop. It's just there.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like pictures of poop.
I think my mom has just been tossed into a wild ride with me for sure, for lots of reasons.
She's a nurse, so you do it for like clinical reasons.
I'm like, it was a crazy color.
So you had too much iron. Sometimes it turns green.
No, I deleted. Okay, so this story, Haley, is reminding me, and I know what you were talking about. So Haley.
So I was looking at Haley.
I get a text from Haley that's like, I just left Whole Foods and I saw the longest poop log in the toilet that was not flushed, and I genuinely am concerned and feel awful for whoever left it. And I was like, no. She goes, I almost sent you a picture. I go, you go back in there and you get that picture. I want to see it. She goes, okay. So she goes in there, takes a picture, and I'm not kidding, y'all. It looks like this part of my arm.
It's like forearm, the entire.
It's like up on the side from the bottom. Like it's the longest.
Like a single fully attached poop.
We both said, like, how did she get up and walk out? Like, and so I deleted the picture instantly, but I wanted to see it.
Like it was so big, they probably had to stand up off the toilet because it kept coming like a soft serve ice cream. Just
Not soft serve. It was very much contained. And there was no mess around it. That it like all came out in a long.
Toilet should be like. And
it couldn't even flush. Like it was so heavy.
Maybe toilet should be redesigned and be more like the lid of an icy cup. So that way you get a little overflow. It just like goes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like the hole at the top.
Probably make and then the splashing wouldn't get up onto your butt.
She didn't have any mess. It
We
just
have a
laid
bidet
there.
we need to try, by the way. It's still sitting in the bathroom. I got to hook that thing up.
I'm excited to try that.
You want to try that bidet?
Yes, I do. I've been asking.
I've heard good things about bidets. I heard it's like a massage for your butthole.
All right, I think it's a good time to leave this conversation right now.
My uncle and aunt had an old school like built-in bidet. Mm-hmm. They were dentists, and I was like, and they did well, but they lived in, a couple hours from us, and I would remember going to their house and seeing this bidet and had no idea. I was like, what is this other sink here?
Do you remember when I was in Vegas? The bidet sprayed me in the hotel, and I've never experienced a bidet, and I screamed at the top of my lungs.
You were not happy.
And I had a few drinks in me. I was young. I didn't even have kids yet.
No, that was before kids. You're right. That was at the Aria.
And I was like, first I was freaked out. I was like, whoa, this seat is hot. It was like heated. It
was like, these.
And I said it just like that because I was, feeling happy. And then when it sprayed me, I stood up I shot off the toilet.
I do actually remember that.
Hilarious. Now that
now we want to get a bidet. We'll come back and we'll review it. We'll review it here. We'll have a whole episode about bidets and the experience of how to properly use a bidet.
No.
On the next episode of You, Me, and Mike.
Yeah.
Step-by-step guide to bidet usage.
Absolutely not. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but I think this is a great time to stop this episode. As always, thank you so much for listening to us talk about finger beverages and poop. We really do appreciate it.
The common denominator.
Yeah. If you want to leave a review, we would love to have your review. All the reviews.
Get over the good ones.
All the reviews we have been so amazing, and we're so grateful. If you want to leave a suggestion, a topic, any kind of concern, a voicemail, you can send those to all spelled out, You, Me, and Mike podcast at gmail.com. Again, all spelled out words, You, Me, and Mike podcast at gmail.com.
Y'all have an awesome day. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.